Windermere, the Lake District. Tourist Mecca and area of outstanding natural beauty. Home to the 3-star Brendan Chase, run by 63-year-old former chartered accountant David Maloney, a man with very particular ideas about how a B&B should be run.
I have a list. If you give me a number between 1 and 1,000, I'll tell you what the rule is. Yes, I don't allow other guests to come in and have food in here. Oh, don't do ironing in the room. I don't allow people to come into the kitchen. This is not allowed. Okay, please don't do this. Please don't dye your hair in the room. Yes. Yeah. Breakfast is between 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock. You know, I don't do the sort of the smoked salmon with scrambled eggs, the devilled kidneys, the kedgeree, the porridge, the kippers flown in from the Isle of Man or things like that. I've got a witch magazine downstairs and the beans that I use are the recommended best buy, so. These are the rules, okay.
To date, David has eschewed 21st century technology, preferring rather more old-fashioned methods.
I've not installed a credit card machine. I've been reluctant to go to direct booking, internet booking. I prefer the personal approach. Just one moment. I can be reasonably forthright with people, okay? Just one moment. People that do criticise me confuse what might be thought of as aggression, but they don't realise that it's actually passion. Yes, a twin-bedded room with 2 beds in it. 2 single beds in it.
But despite David's passionate personal approach, his large B&B makes puny profits, leaving the outdoors enthusiast chained to the business, unable to afford help with his myriad chores.
Oh, I don't believe it. It's quite a lonely sort of existence. I haven't been on holiday for, well, years.
Enter Alex Polizzi, award-winning hotelier and businesswoman. Her mission to raise occupancy rates and profits and free David from his 3-star cocoon.
We might get on like a house on fire. We might be oil and water, basically. We shall see, shan't we?
To fully understand what guests experience at the Brendan Chase, Alex will stay the night.
David.
Oh, good morning.
Alex
Welcome.
Polizzi, hello.
Pleased to meet you. Hello. I'll take you back.
Thank you very
Thank you very much. Welcome to the Brendan Chase.
Thank you, very nice to be here.
Rules of the house: I don't allow smoking in the house, and I don't allow people to bring takeaways, curries and that sort of thing in.
Please do not wash clothes in the house.
There is a laundry just down the road, about 100 yards away, and I recommend people to go down there.
And please do not ask to use the kitchen or breakfast room.
That's right, yes.
Okay.
Health and safety reasons.
So I use the breakfast room at breakfast, presumably?
Oh, you may do, yes, of course, yes. I'll show you your room.
Thank you.
Right, here we go.
The B&B has 3 ensuite bedrooms and 8 that share communal bathrooms. There are 2 breakfast rooms, front and back, and a guest sitting room.
There you are.
Lovely.
Enjoy your stay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, woe is me. I mean, I cannot believe I have to stay here. This vaguely reminds me of boarding school when I was about 11. Except boarding school looked a bit cleaner. I just can't believe that places like this still exist anymore.
I would invite anybody to come into this house and go through this house and find it in any way dirty or what might be described as scruffy. Okay.
General cleanliness here leaves a lot to be desired. Look at the basin, it's all toothpaste marks and there's hairs in it, everything, it's yucky.
It's a similar story in the shared bathrooms.
Look at the state of that loo. It's absolutely horrid. And the bath is filthy. Look here. Normally you only see so many hairs on someone's head. They say that avocado sweets are back in fashion, and this is why I don't believe them.
The other bedrooms also seem bound to leave an indelible mark on Alex.
That stain is not a thing of great beauty. It looks like something died here. But this is a lovely big room. Beautiful bay. And there's a fantastic view, which is, after all, why people come here.
Despite Alex's concerns about the housekeeping, she has spotted potential in the B&B's spacious rooms, which could be a big draw for families travelling on a budget.
This is a lovely big room, which has plenty of room for Goldilocks and the 3 bears. And I think there's a place for a hotel like this. But you have to ask, is David really prepared to do whatever he can to encourage families to come and stay here?
Alex decides to get the measure of her host.
What bit about the business don't you like?
When people are rude.
Give me an example, please.
Oh, let's say you've got people staying for 4 or 5 nights and the place is, it's an absolute tip. You clean the room up because you think that's the professional thing to do. My great feeling is that I should leave them a note and say, look, tomorrow morning, if it ain't tidy, you're out.
Why do you get annoyed about it?
Let's say I was invited to your house for the weekend.
Well, you wouldn't.
I wouldn't turn it into a tip. Paying's got nothing to do with it.
Well, it does actually.
No,
I think
totally
it does
disagree.
change the relationship, surely.
Moderately.
Significantly.
No, I don't think so at all.
And what about children? How do you feel about having them in the house?
Fine.
Well-behaved children, I'm sure.
Yes, it's the parents that are the problem normally. Children that are totally unsupervised when they're coming here for breakfast, for instance.
Yeah, that is very
and children that have obviously walked around the room and thrown Rice Krispies on every flat surface within the bedroom,
Does the business make money?
Oh, a modest amount.
Oh, it does? It earns a profit?
Of course. But I live incredibly modestly, basically.
Yeah.
I never go out to eat, for instance. I've never been into the town to buy a cup of tea, for instance.
Gosh, darling, that sounds like
Well, why should I? I've got a cup of tea here.
Well, I know, but it just sounds
go,
like a rather restricted social life.
Well, it's a totally zero social life.
Right.
Yes.
I'm interested in one more thing. Why did you give me that bedroom?
Well, it was convenient.
Do you mind if I take another bedroom instead?
May I ask why?
I think it's just one of the more depressing rooms in the house, somehow. Yes?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay, good. Any questions for me?
Any advice that you give me will have to suit me.
David, I've spent years in this business and I certainly don't waltz in here thinking that I'm going to tell you something that you already know.
No.
It's pretty clear to me that you entered this business with very little idea about the nuts and bolts of how to operate, and you can only benefit from having the free advice of my professionalism.
I welcome that.
Okay,
It's
good.
free advice. It must be good.
It's bloody good advice from someone who
Really?
really knows their stuff.
Really, I shall be the judge of that.
Alex has managed to change her bedroom, but will it be as easy to change David's attitudes?
Well, it's quite an interesting chat. He's in complete denial about how much help he needs from me.
If she wants to go to another room, that's her affair. If she wants to sleep in a vast room that could sleep 4 and she's got enough floor space to hold a football match, that's fine by me.
This place is on its last legs. He doesn't need to tell me, I can see it for myself. He's lonely, he's on his own. No, of course he doesn't need any help. I'm just gonna have to help him despite himself.
Will Alex...
I've been thinking about my conversation with David last night. Not only was he defensive, but he was pretty arrogant.
Crumbs.
I am here to help him and to help his business. If he already says he's not interested in anything I have to say unless it suits him, what is the point of asking for my advice?
I woke up several times during the night and wondered why on earth I'd got myself into this. Another fine mess you've gotten me into, I thought to myself.
Interestingly, I've been reading through some of the internet reviews. It's encouraging because the majority of them are actually pretty positive, but the negative ones all mention him and his attitude. I think that that's key, really, to turning this place around, is tackling him.
Is my lady ready?
First under the microscope this morning, David's breakfast and his skills as a host.
Good morning, Alex. So I do a sort of traditional English breakfast: fried egg, bacon, sausage, beans, tomato, hash browns, toast, of course.
Sounds lovely.
A full breakfast.
Lovely.
David is confident his full English will cut the mustard.
I mean, I've eaten some breakfasts on motorways and so on, which are absolutely disgusting. I couldn't eat them, you know, but... So but I haven't eaten on a motorway now for years anyway, so... Right, there we are. Sorry to have kept you waiting.
Not at all.
There you are, and your toast.
Fab. I mean, it's a good breakfast. I am, however, really shocked about the state of the salt and peppers.
David's dirty condiments have let him down, and his housekeeping skills are first on the list of things Alex wants to tackle in her scheme to rejuvenate his B&B.
Hoovering everywhere is very laxidaisical. I mean, you know...
Somebody splashed tea
And
all over
there's
the carpet.
tea. Well, that was there yesterday. There's a big stain there.
That's
That's
unbelievable.
That's a pretty old stain, it looks like to me. In general, you're doing this all on your own, and it shows. I mean, you can't possibly be expected to do everything in depth in the time that you have during your day.
I mean, for instance, that stain, I just can't believe that. I just cannot understand that at all. That's extraordinary.
If you move any bed, it's clear that it's been a while since the beds have been moved out and it's been hoovered underneath. If I was coming here as a paying guest,
sure.
I would be
I'd be very upset
disappointed.
about the carpet. I'm absolutely amazed by that. And if I knew that was there, because nobody's been in this room for quite a time, actually.
Then, of course...
Well, I think I know how it's happened, but I won't go into that.
Well, it certainly isn't me, OK?
And the accusations get even dirtier in the communal bathroom.
Now, darling, I'm assuming you don't think that I've planted the kind of dust in here.
No.
And, you know...
No.
And I hope, again, you will agree that this is a loo that has had toilet cleaner squirted round it,
Yes.
which is very admirable.
Yes.
But basically, it's all a bit dusty and
Okay.
not quite as together
No,
as it
okay.
could be.
All right.
Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Thank
yeah.
you.
I mean, this is a room that I'd like to sort of completely strip out and redo, but it's quite a major job.
Please don't be defensive.
No,
Okay?
but-
Please, because you are asking a lot of yourself to do everything that you do in a place this size and to do it up to a standard that I think guests expect.
But I think that even if I had somebody in here, I mean, the care and attention of a cleaner, I suspect, is not likely to be as good as the attention that I'd pay to it.
The next element of Alex's plan is to convince David to use his large rooms to focus on the lucrative but potentially messy family market.
This bed and breakfast is really ideal for families on a budget, of which goodness
Yes.
knows there's many, many. But I find that slightly at odds with your general attitude about how you kind of run the house. I have a small child myself, okay? And some of your rules and regulations seem quite tough to me.
In what regard?
Well, for example, if I came with a little one and I couldn't heat up a bottle, it would make my life very difficult.
No, but the difference is that if somebody asks me to heat up a bottle in the kitchen, I will go and do it for them.
I understand that. But and what about the whole takeaway issue? There could be an area where you would be allowed to maybe sit down with your child and be able to have something to eat as a family.
Yes, it would require quite a lot of extra work, though, because, I mean, I could use my rear dining room. But, I mean, at the end of the day, within 50 yards of here, there are a mass of places to eat.
As well as making the back dining room a family-friendly eating space, Alex also wants to make changes to the guest lounge.
I find this a rather cheerless room, and I would like to make it somewhere more enjoyable to sit.
Very, very few people use this room anyway.
they're not going to sit here because there's the whole village out there and they want to go out to eat and sort of out and enjoy themselves.
I completely appreciate that, but if we're going to try and attract families, people with young children just don't go out in the evening. And I'd like to make this a much warmer, cosier area for people to sit.
Yes.
And to ensure that families can actually find the Brendan Chase, she wants David to embrace 21st century technology.
We need to make sure that you have a much greater internet presence, because nowadays that is where everyone does their research, that is how everyone does their bookings. It gives people the freedom to not have to talk to you, which is quite nice. That, along with you joining a booking site and with accepting credit and debit cards,
yes,
I think will create a natural impetus for the business. I really do.
So far, David has taken Alex's advice well, but now she gets personal.
I think that we're going to have to find some way of getting you over your fear of employing somebody. I think, darling, there's no way that you can clean all the rooms and do all the breakfast.
No.
And it sounds to me like, you know, the net result of that is you so severely restrict your life.
Yes.
So, of course, you know, the tighter the one gets and the more run down one gets and the more set upon one gets, the more unreasonable and kind of curmudgeonly one gets too.
As Alex packs to go, David still has doubts.
Put it this way, I can walk around any place and find problems, okay? And the problems that she came up with, in my opinion, were amazingly trivial.
Oh, amazing how many excuses he had for everything. Initially, I got myself rather annoyed with him. I can't bear people who always have an answer for everything. Instead of just saying, hands up, not doing good well enough, having a few problems.
Somebody has dropped some tea here, and I can tell they attempted to wipe it up. I'm not sure this is actually going to come out.
Would I spill tea on a carpet, know that I'd done it, not tell him, and then pretend that it was because of his housekeeping? I mean, the whole suggestion is it really annoyed me.
Two weeks later, it seems David may have accepted Alex's advice to join the modern world.
Basically, I'm trying to find how to register a B&B on this site, and all it wants me to do is to book a hotel in Timbuktu, Dubai, Dublin or Cape Town, which I don't want to do. No, I don't understand this. What? No. Stupid machine. Badly designed.
The arrival of a card reader suggests Alex's words are finally getting through.
Yes, there are tribes in the outer reaches of the Amazon jungle that have got these before I have. I hope you're impressed.
But the hotel inspector's idea of allowing families to use David's back dining room may be a step too far.
The changes that Alex has suggested, do I think that they will change the fortunes of Brendan Chase? On balance, possibly not. You know, this room might be used for this sort of, this family-crazed feeding fest, let's say, that she's suggesting. And, and the idea of having to swab it out at 7 o'clock in the evening, when the carpet's been sort of desecrated by some little oik, let's say, needs thinking about, let's say. Okay.
Now she's back to see if David has cleaned up his act and embraced her plan to make the Brendan Chase a 21st century B&B, focused on family-friendly budget breaks.
Cover me, I'm going in.
The omens look good.
Card reader. Well, that is a good start.
Oh, good morning, Alex.
Hello.
Nice to see you. Looking glamorous as ever.
Lovely to see
Wow.
you. Really pleased to see you've got a card reader. I'm very impressed. What else have you done?
Trade has been very quiet, but I've been doing sort of improvements in the house.
The hotel inspector is keen to see if one of David's improvements is a new, more fastidious housekeeping regime.
How has your cleaning routines been going? Let's have a look.
Fantastic.
But it looks as though David has left some of his elbow grease on the bedroom mirror.
It's interesting, yes.
What's this though, darling?
I
down
think,
here?
you know, I think
What's down there?
Cracky Moses, you know. I'll put my hand up to that one, okay?
Okay,
Yeah, sorry,
okay.
yeah.
Come this way, let's see if the loo's any better.
What?
Plenty of bleach, but
What?
still not correctly cleaned. You need elbow power. Shall I show you how I think a loo should be cleaned?
I can't wait.
Do you have some cleaning products?
Oh, I certainly do, yes.
Thank you. I mean, look at all that. Still, a woman's got to do what a woman's got to do. I would always start with one of these. Get the worst off. The loo in that bathroom was really completely unacceptable. There were so many nasty bits and bobs that David thinks that he can get rid of just by squirting. As you can see, the bleach has kind of solidified a bit, so it's good to get all the pipes cleaned out.
Yes, yes.
Well, you can't. You need to scrub.
You do realise that scientists have said that the average toilet seat is cleaner from a microbiologist's point of view than the steering wheel on your motor car.
But I'm the only person using my steering wheel, darling, and I wash my hands.
Oh.
OK, well, that is considerably better, I hope you
Yes,
agree.
well...
Yes?
Yes.
One last flush for good luck.
OK.
Next, Alex wants to inspect the bedroom she spent the night in, home of the infamous tea-stained carpet.
Oh, look at this lovely new carpet.
I was very nervous about sort of what colour to choose. If they're too bright, of course, it shows every light mark. And I mean, we are in the countryside.
I think it's perfectly reasonable to say, please take your shoes off before going upstairs.
But I don't like making too many rules. You know, I don't want to start sort of telling people, get your shoes off, you know, because they'll say... But, sorry, yes?
You have loads of rules. I hope you still don't blame me for that tea stain.
No.
Good.
Always forgiven.
The new carpet gets a thumbs up, but Alex still believes David would benefit from some help at the B&B. So she's taking him on a rare outing to make her point.
Do you know, this is just amazing here, and you're a lovely person, and I don't think your guests always get to see that lovely side of you.
No.
No.
They see me as a curmudgeon. Some of them, of course. Most of them do.
You've kind of lost sight of the necessity of having a work-life balance. This gives you pleasure, it gives me pleasure. It would certainly add immeasurably to your life, I'm sure, if you had a bit more time to do some of this stuff that you really enjoy doing.
Yes, it is difficult to sort of run the shop and get away from the shop, yes, that's a certain fact, yes.
Next time I come to you, and I'm already looking forward to it, David, I will have done your sitting room. You will have transformed the second dining room into a potential eating area for people with families, for people with children. And all in all, I think the Brendan Chase will be pretty much transformed. David has yet to show me that he's fully embraced all the changes I'm thrusting down his throat. He hasn't changed his cleaning regime yet, and there's no evidence at all that he's prepared to welcome families with a bit more enthusiasm than he's shown so far. He has to prove to me that he's willing to put his money where his mouth is.
But as soon as Alex departs, David's concerns about opening his dining room to families begin to resurface.
The great concern is that I shall actually have people in here, you know, throwing their food all over the place, dropping it on the carpet and grinding it into the carpet with their feet, okay? Yes. You know, after being up from sort of 5:30 in the morning and working all day, I don't particularly want to have to start again, clearing up this room and making it ready.
And it doesn't get any better when Alex's decorator comes round to measure up for her revamp of the guest lounge.
I don't know what Alex has got in mind for here.
I've got the floors on my list.
Yes.
So if we could have a look at, peel some of the floor back, the carpet, and have a look underneath.
Oh, you're thinking of sanding down and
Yeah.
having a bare floor,
Yeah.
eh? Ooh, I much prefer a carpet.
I think it's important for David to have a nice sitting room because guests don't want to sit in their bedrooms all day and all evening.
Ceiling and walls were to price for emulsioning and then for papering as well.
Papering?
Yeah.
Oh.
It can rain a lot in the Lake District and you need an alternative place to hang out.
If you were to walk around the room, I'd defy you to find a mark on the wall, OK?
There's only an odd patch.
Oh, that's just, yeah, I had to fill that in, that's right, yeah.
7 weeks later, Alex is back in the Lake District with a radical plan to encourage David into the role of family-friendly host. She's putting the grouchy hotelier in charge of a boat tour for a bunch of energetic school kids.
Come in, come this way.
If David can't prove himself to be warm and welcoming, Alex will have to completely abandon her strategy for the B&B.
Good morning. Would you like to take a sweet? Everybody has a sweet. There you go. In you go.
Morning.
Dig in. Take a pink one. Match your outfit.
I'm looking
Yes.
forward to this.
Ahoy.
Ahoy! That was a good start. Sweets, bribery and corruption. I'm quite impressed at David. Let's see how his little spiel goes.
So will David's comparing skills go down like the Titanic?
Good morning, boys and girls. My name's David, and I've been asked to talk to you about the lake. Yeah, the name Windermere, I think it comes from the Winder comes from an old. Did you enjoy your sweets?
It appears David may have hidden charms.
No. What do you know about Lake Windermere? You know it's the biggest lake in England, do you? Oh, you know more than I do then. And how deep is it? Really deep, okay. And the big question, of course, is, have you seen any monsters? Yeah! You have? Really?
I think he's got the makings of a really good accommodation provider because he actually does like people. I think because he spent so much time only listening to his own advice that he got a bit lost along the way. Okay, everyone, did you think David did quite well? Yeah! Well enough to give him a little clap?
Thank you. I don't think it was the speech, I think it was the sweets. Thank you. Okay.
That went quite well, I thought.
Yes, well, yes.
Things are also looking up back at the B&B. Alex's team have turned the tired and outdated living room into a welcoming family environment. Gone are the dated sofa, cushions and curtains. And the old carpets made way for the elegant, original floorboards.
Ah, very nice. Are you pleased with it?
Exceptionally. It's lovely, yes.
Good. Well, hopefully it'll get a bit more use now.
Well, I hope so too. It all looks rather fresh and nice, and I mean, I think the curtains and the red in the curtains goes well with the
rest of the house.
The rest of the house, basically, which is good.
And Alex has even gone one step further. The old avocado bathroom that David had struggled to keep clean has been completely transformed into a sleek and chic new facility.
Very nice. Much better. You happy with it?
Very, yes.
So the house is now ready for guests. I want to make sure that you are, darling.
I'm always ready for guests. Of you.
Alex plans to fill the Brendan Chase with happy families. If David can give them all a break to remember, he'll be able to use the event to promote his B&B as a welcoming rest stop for travellers from all over the world.
I do feel the need to publicise the fact that this kind of old, slightly less charming David is now gone forever. Hopefully it will help him get a few more customers, and I just want David to be embraced a bit more by Windermere. I want him to make more friends, have more fun here. You know, life is short and he needs to enjoy it more.
Over the past 6 months, Alex Polizzi has been travelling to Windermere in the heart of the Lake District in an attempt to transform the fortunes of curmudgeonly hotelier David Maloney. Alex wants David to rip up his rulebook and turn Brendan Chase into a 21st century family-friendly haven. She's invited 5 families to sample his hospitality. It's his chance to prove to the world he's a changed man and that Brendan Chase deserves its new tagline of a warm welcome for all.
Well, I think that looks really superb. I'm very, very pleased. Very, very pleased indeed.
And the warm welcome is extended online as David brings in a web designer to launch Brendan Chase into cyberspace with online booking.
You know, I feel I ought to be a bit more sort of user-friendly. So the website is going to be remodelled. People are so busy these days that they don't want to have a rambling chat with this boring old person at Brendan Chase, let's say.
Right, the new bathroom.
David appears to be embracing Alex's other plans.
Right, well, if Alex can do this, so can I.
He's also accepted Alex's idea of allowing families to use his back dining room for takeaways and baby feeds.
The bottle warmer, essential piece of kit.
He's even employed a member of staff to help ease the strain. But will it be enough?
I'm a bit nervous. I never, after all, have ever seen him with any guests. And he is a bit of a fusspot.
No. It needs to be squared up, like that. Okay. Obviously designed by a woman.
I just hope that he can keep it all together and that he doesn't let old curmudgeonly David blow this whole beautiful plan out of the water.
So there we are. We're all sort of ready for the hordes to descend.
Alex is back to see if David can cope with the pitter-patter of tiny feet. It seems she's arrived just in time as the first family checks in.
What is the rate for the room?
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure. It could sleep 2, it could sleep 4.
Right.
You know, so I don't have a set price for it.
No, okay, well, I was
All
just
right?
asking.
Okay, fine. All right.
I find it virtually unbelievable that he hasn't shown anybody in here. They don't even know it exists, that it's somewhere that they're welcome to sit. He hasn't mentioned at all the whole concept of that back dining room.
Thank you.
Things don't get much better when the next guests arrive.
Sort of throng. TV's on, yes, I think everything's...
And remote style.
Yes, yes, and so
Right.
don't play with the buttons too much, all right?
No.
Okay?
No, I don't, thank
Okay,
you.
good night.
Good night. I'm not going to sleep here.
Let's just go and sort your key out for you, okay?
It's a bit frustrating, I must say.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Alex is worried that David hasn't fully understood the concept of a warm welcome.
David, please, darling, you didn't show them the sitting room.
No.
And you didn't say to them if you'd like to bring food back this evening. There is somewhere that you can eat.
Oh,
There too.
God.
Yes.
I've got to break the habit then.
David has the chance to redeem himself with the next family through the door.
Hello, I'm David, and this is my new sitting room, which you can sit in if you like. What has been arranged for families with very young children, letting them have the table, use of a little microwave and a bottle warmer, so that, you know, young families can be fed and watered before they decide to go out for the evening. All right?
All right, thank you.
Right, yeah.
What is this insistence that he has about very, very young children? I mean, you know, if you have very, very, very young children, it won't apply to you, of course. What are you supposed to say?
In you come.
Is, if you decide, please feel free to use the back dining room. He can't quite force himself to say I don't.
Though the patter may be letting David down, the large family rooms are getting the thumbs up.
It's a lovely big size, isn't it? You've all got your individual beds. There's no arguing over who has to sleep with who tonight. It's very rare that you get a room that will sleep all 5 of us. We normally have to have 2 rooms, so it's great.
And the new sitting room has come into its own.
Wow, look at this room. I've never seen so many people in here. I've never seen anybody enjoy themselves in this place. Have children, have happy parents.
Yes.
It might work.
David has managed to get through the night. But the biggest test is yet to come.
Sugar and coffees. Pour.
A breakfast room full of kids, all eating their Rice Krispies, perilously close to the carpet.
I should have got this going. Come on, boil.
David's getting very flustered in there, and I'm a bit worried that he's going to crack.
Help has arrived. I think we're all under control now. Got the top man on the job, so it's all right.
But as breakfast continues, David's once hidden charms begin to see the light of day.
I always tell my guests to drink plenty of this because it's £2 on the motorway.
David's doing really well, isn't he? So far, so good.
God, I keep drinking this stuff. It's addictive, yes.
Found him very welcoming and friendly and approachable.
He's a nice guy. David's a nice guy, yeah.
I can murder your egg for you. I can turn it over and murder it for you.
David seems perfectly agreeable. The room was big, it was clean, and the bathroom was, excellent, first class, and not a hint of avocado or whispered peach inside.
I think for the price that people pay, they couldn't ask for anything better. It really is good value for money. The breakfast is just a perfect ending.
David has gone from grumpy old man to everyone's favourite uncle. And he's got the photos to prove it.
The difference in David is amazing. I mean, if I think of how he was when I first came here, he didn't exactly show his warm and cuddly side, whereas now, I think he's really blossomed. I really hope that what we've done here is going to help make this business more of a success, just so that you can get to enjoy your life again a bit more.
Well, thank you, yes, yeah.
I've immensely enjoyed coming up here to visit you, and I'm really sad that this is my last trip. And with every fibre of my being, darling, I wish you every success. I really do. And I hope very much that this isn't the last time that we shall meet.
Okay.
To you and to the Brendan Chase.
Thank you. When Alex first arrived, I felt rather defensive, but I've relaxed into it a little bit more now and so on. I don't think I've changed particularly. I think that I've just mellowed to the idea of a revolution.
Okay. Until the next time.
Okay.
Bye, darling. Thanks. Bye. I probably shouldn't say this, but I often leave hotels with a real sense of relief. That isn't the case this time. I'm really going to miss David and Brendan Chase.